All right, welcome back, everybody. It is a day of the week. It's the Sunday. It's not the Sunday. It is Saturday. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. It's finally the weekend. And I hope y'all have been good. Here is y'all's daily reminder that you are loved and deserve all the respect. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Is chat not working? And if not, why not? Hello? Hello? Why is chat not working? Wait, is it Twitch chat that's not working? Am I not even live on Twitch? I am? Question mark? Okay, so then why is Twitch chat not working? Hold on. Wait a gosh darn second. Why is that? Who could do that? Why is it doing that? I have an idea. Oh, I have to do this. Okay. Alright. Understood. That's my mistake. Okay, we should be good now. Once again, hopefully everyone's been good. So, it's a stream that is rare for Chateau. Hi, King Enderflame. Hopefully you're doing good. Happy Saturday, if it is Saturday for you. And here is your daily reminder that you are loved and deserve all the respect. Let me try that again on Twitch. Okay, Twitch chat works now. Nice. Good. So, funny story. Funny you mentioned coffee soundbot. The reason I am awake, the Chateau, am awake at almost 2 a.m. my time, is because I did an oopsie. I got hungry at around 10 p.m., 10 at night, and I'm like, I'm not gonna eat a whole nother meal today. And so I made myself some coffee. Issue is, I have two coffees that are instant coffees. I have decaf and regular. And by accident, I made regular coffee, and I didn't realize until I took the first sip, and I'm like, well, I am not sleeping tonight. And so I decided to make use of the caffeine, not waste the coffee. I had a quick workout, and now I'm here. It's like, why not? So I technically already had my morning coffee. Hopefully y'all have enjoyed your morning coffee if you're having yours. But for all the VOD watchers that can't make it, don't feel too bad. It is definitely a weird time of the day, night, morning to stream. But we'll be doing some more Zenless Zone Zero because I think it's just a perfect game. Now that I've gotten used to it for yapping, because it's a lot of action, while also not needing too much of my brain. Granted, I would say it requires more brain power than Genshin, but not by much, as long as you know what you're doing, what your team does. And we'll see, you know? Maybe I'll eat my words. Seeing you pop up at this time was so weird. Yeah, no, it was not planned. It was an oopsie. Not to mention, I don't know how the stream will actually do, because we are having like a bunch of rain, clouds, thunderstorms. So every now and then it might be a little buffery, but it seems so far it's doing pretty good. We'll just hope that it's gotten better, right? Oh man, we might even get some people from ancient Chateau times, when I used to stream at around 4 a.m. because obviously they could only catch those streams when I streamed at 4 a.m. And when I started streaming at around, well, just a different time, right? They couldn't catch the streams anymore. Okay, we should be ready to go. So, I've done quite a bit since last time. Ooh, we're buffering a little bit in-game. Let's go. So, I've chosen my main team. I used up my... Oh god, the game is too loud. The game is too loud for me. Hold on. Wait a gosh darn second. Game is too loud for me, which means I turn this down, right? Right. How's the game for you guys? Can I turn it up? Most likely. How's that? Well. I did not expect to see this late at night. Yeah, it is pretty late, admittedly. Absolutely. Wait. Sorry, we're having technical difficulty. I need to look something up. There we go. Windows Control T. Okay, I keep forgetting the keybind to have chat be always on top. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Now we are good. But yes, I've chosen my team for now at least. For now. And the team happens to be
Hey, don't look down on nothing to fear.
these three. So it's Coletta, whoever this is, Coletta. I got her from one of my free pools that the game gives you, and she's a stunner, and she has a big hammer, and I really enjoyed her playstyle. I wish I could make her my main DPS, but it just doesn't work out. This is a free character that you get, great support. I built her up a little bit. And my favorite zombie girl. Well, I call her a zombie girl. She's more like a Frankenstein thing, as you can see from the bolts on her head and chest. That's not her head. That's her head. I've played this so much. I mean, I'm just now getting into it, and honestly, I enjoy it a lot more. At least as a beginner, because it feels like there's so much to do. As you can see, I don't have any like gear on my characters except for like the one I got for my gal Coletta here. I got her signature W engine that you also get for free from the game giving it to you. I'm like, you know what? I like Coletta's playstyle. I don't care that she's a stunner. I just like her playstyle. Big Hammer Go Bonk is so good, but also the chainsaw gameplay for Corrin is so fun. It really is. And as an example of how fun it is, we'll go into a mission real quick, because I think I have energy to spend, most likely. Should it be here that I spend it? I don't see why not. We'll do one round of this. These last a little bit of time, but they're really fun. And I've done it already, which is even better. This is a team loadout. Let's just get into it. So, Big Hammer, we love Big Hammer. We do love Big Hammer. Oh god, is stream dead? Did stream die? No. No, stream died. Oh, we're back. Just a short buffer. I actually wonder if that was the game. Which I do wish this game was offline. I wish this was an offline game. I really do. I don't see why it's an online game. Also, are we back? Okay, we are back. Short buffer. Also, I'm actually pretty happy that the first stream I did of this wasn't that bad with the buffering, because it is not great still with the buffering, with the all that. But oh, hold on, I should have OBS open, not anything else. There we go. Sorry, I'm getting situated here. Okay, all right. So I love doing this game mode. I don't know what it is, what it's called, but it's just so fun. And you also get materials for stuff for free, basically. And you just fight things, and you fight things, and you get rewards, you get upgrades. It's so fun. But I've brought stories, chat. I've brought questions and thought experiments. Because today I had this is gonna be a weird way to start it, right? Today I had a Slim Jim, right? And I've always loved Slim Jims. And I mean, because they're basically not even meat. Because yes, you would think Slim Jim meat protein. No, it actually doesn't have that much protein, all things considered. Also, if you notice I'm just mashing buttons, that's because I'm talking and yapping. I can't do both. If I did one thing at a time, I could probably play better, but for now you will hear the button mashing. Also, hopefully the game's not too loud. Do let me know. We can actually stun this guy, right? But yeah, Slim Jims. I like Slim Jims. I got one. And I realized every store that I've been to always has such a variety for Slim Jims, right? Dude, stream is dying. Every store I've ever been to, gas stations, I don't know, convenience stores, anything, they always have, like, I don't know, 5 flavors of Slim Jims, 5 varieties of Slim Jims. And you start to wonder, like, who's buying all these Slim Jims? Because obviously me, I'm buying Slim Jims. But that's every now and then, right? Because I like them, but they're also very expensive for what they are. You know? They're very expensive meats. Very inefficient method of getting protein. If you could even call it meat, right? And so I wonder, who is like making it worth it for these stores to be stocked up on Slim Jims? Like, to that extent. If you don't know what a Slim Jim is, it's essentially like a meat stick that comes with different flavors. But it's really not even a meat stick. It's like mush that is flavored like meat, but it's like mush, oily mush that some people call meat. I don't know. It's really not meat, I'm pretty sure. Not even beef jerky. I think it's supposed to mimic beef jerky. Maybe it even was beef jerky at some point. But what it is nowadays is very much not. It is not meat. There is no way it's meat. 0% chance. It is just a sludge of oil and, like, I don't know. It is disgusting, trust me. And I don't know. I think it's just an acquired taste kind of thing. Because the texture, if you have texture issues, you would not like it. It's terrible. In terms of texture. In terms of flavor, it's honestly not even that great. It's just salt, probably. Just the salt tastes good. But I don't know. I like them. But I have to wonder, you know, who is buying enough Slim Jims for these stores to have, like, that many variety, right? That's the big question. Because, yes, I like Slim Jims, but I rarely buy them. You know, like, once every 6 months, if at best, right? It's like a snack that you eat every now and then. You know? I like the spicy kind. Because it, like, they actually do pretty good on the spice to where it's not too spicy, where it's inedible. But it's also, you know, a good amount of spice. Should I be reading these? Probably not. Just more damage, chain attack, more damage. Yep, we can reroll. Oh, these aren't great either. Ultimate damage increase. Anomaly proficiency. We probably don't even need that. Special attack. Hell yeah, we're not reading all. We are not reading any of these. We just see plus attack. We get them. That's all we need, really. I cannot eat anything with emoji texture. I will vomit. I get that. I'm usually not a texture person. And here's another Chateau story. And it won't be disgusting, trust me. But it's just a weird food that I ate while I was on a diet. So during the first 4 months of this year, I got really, like, went really heavy on a no sugar diet. No sugar, pretty much no carbs. Well, that's not true. Not no carbs, but pretty much no sugar. And I was like, let's say 3 months in. 3 months of not having any sugar. Not in my coffee, not in bread. Like, no sugar, pretty much. I'm also very low on life. Just no sugar. 0 sugar. And I wanted a dessert so bad. Or like anything that would mimic a dessert. And you know what I did? You know what the Chateau thought? I had peanut butter. Right, and peanut butter by itself could mimic a dessert with like a fruit or something. But it was late at night. And I'm like, I have rice. I have rice and I have peanut butter. There's no way this doesn't taste good, right? Well, Chateau made himself with a rice cooker some rice and then added a tablespoon of peanut butter to that rice. And it was, the texture was horrible, but it helped me survive that night and not having sugar for a good while, right? And I'm not proud of it, but that is what I did. You know, that is how far I took the diet, to where I just was not gonna have any sugar. And it definitely was not my proudest moment. I was sitting there regretting every bite, but at the same time getting rid of my craving for sugar. It was very, very strange because it was like, wow, this is terrible. Every bite I regretted it, but also every bite was like, yes, finally something that tastes good, you know? Because the texture was horrible, but the flavor was fine, you know, just peanut butter and rice. It really wasn't that crazy. At least I don't think so. I wouldn't do it again. I've allowed myself sugar now. I have better control over what I eat now, and portion control, and you know, all that. But in terms of texture, that moment was not it. No, sir. Final wave? Are we already at the final wave? Have I been yapping that long? Have I really been yapping that long? Yeah, I love the hammer girl. She's just so good. Hello? Also, I know I said I love Corrin. Here, let me do the Corrin thing. We just hold our special attack and go from 0 to 100 on everything. It's so fun. And this doesn't work outside of this game mode, because this game mode just makes your main agent very overpowered. But it's so fun. I love it. It's so cheesy too, because I could do it to anyone, I think. Magus, battlefield cleanup progress 100%, unregistered surviving unit. You're not on the mission target list. Okay, I don't know what she's talking about, but... Huh. Do we got something? We do. We just gotta get a little yapping through. We'll do this one. And move right along. It's basically arcade mode. Oh. Also, stream is dying. I see it. I see it. At the bottom half of my screen is just OBS telling me that there's no internet, basically. Oh no, why? Why? Why though? Okay. Another encounter, another free thing. Also, can I even check it here? I think my, what is it, account level? My internet level is like 25. Which is pretty good, because I've basically just been speedrunning the story off stream. To get to new things, to get to upgrade my characters, and I got more levels pretty easily. Granted, what I really want to do is get to pretty much end game when I can grind for better gear, essentially, because I want to play this very similar to, I don't know, Monster Hunter or Genshin, where I really just want to make my main characters better. And for a little bit I was wondering, like, what's the end game for this, right? Like, how much different could this be? And it turns out that it's very different, because I could be doing this the whole time, you know? Ooh, do they actually interrupt me? Oh, they don't interrupt me, but like, I die if I just stand there. I die if I just let them do that. Okay, small fries are done. Let me take care of you now. I almost died. My main DPS almost died. Let's get this one stunned and then move on from there. Is it stunned? I think it's stunned. We can just go straight into Corrin and do our ultimate. No, we don't need that. We'll just do straight. Well, I call it the ultimate because it 0 to 100s in this game mode. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god, ridiculous. You probably couldn't see that because the stream is buffering, but I promise it's 0 to 100. It's so dumb. It's so fun. I love Corrin. Chainsaw gameplay is so fun. And we got all these free rewards for no reason. Because I've literally been doing this over and over again. I got too far in the game, so I just stopped playing. Honestly, I might get there too. Pretty soon as well. Because it's... I don't know. It's easier than Genshin so far to get your characters kind of overpowered, you know? Maybe it's the fact that I already have experience with Genshin and other hoyoverse games that like has similar progression, right? But that being said, we actually have things to do. But at the same time, do I want to speedrun the story and stuff on stream? Or do I just want to fight things and yap on stream? That's the question. That's the question, because then I gotta read. I don't want to read. Okay, we'll do the story off stream. Let's see if we can do these. Withered Domain. Do these require energy? I think they did. Last I checked. What's this? Ooh, we can do these. And they do give rewards, and they don't cost anything. I guess we'll try it. Leader and squad members. Sure.
Hey, don't look down on me. Need something?
I think I remember what this was.
I'm sorry.
Leader
Nothing,
and
do you want it to
squad
need
members.
something? My services are expensive.
Confirm. Yeah, I think I might know what this is. I think you pretty much unlock your teammates as you go, and you start off with just one character. We'll see though, I might be wrong. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I thought it was. So you get this little screen, little guy, and you have to explore. And as you explore, you unlock different encounters and stuff. And eventually you get, you know, more characters. Oh god. So here we get something free. More energy regen. Okay, that's just very good overall. I'm not going to read all of that, but I think it was good. I ain't going to read all that, but it looked pretty good. I saw some green text instead of red text. That's pretty good. You know, admittedly, me replay Bioshock. Ooh, I gotta like finish Bioshock on streams at some point because I just never did. Oh jeez, Corin is alone. She's not great by herself. She can't even swap out. She's really not great by herself. Ooh. Pretty much just button mash and pray. Button mash and pray. Okay, one of them is down. Two of them are down. Okay. So my heavy attack is actually pretty good. No, there's more of them. But I have my heavy attack now. GG. Oh, no, there's more. Whoops. Something that's fun to do with Corin is do this. Just keep spamming the what is it? The dash attack? Because it stuns them. And it pretty much stops them from doing anything. This doesn't work with bosses, obviously, but it's fun. Same for the heavy attack with most like smaller enemies. With the ultimate. What is it? The ultimate? I don't know what it's called in this game. But the thing, the elemental skill, the chainsaw spam, it works great. Basic attacks inflict 10% more daze. Daze is good. Daze and stun are good for my team. Okay, this is good. We don't need to hit enemies from behind. We can go to the right and get a random encounter. Choose an Artifice Resonium. Sure, I don't know what that is, but it's probably a buff or a debuff. Oh, both. For 2 combats, chain attacks replenish 1 less assist point. Defensive assists inflict 60%. So it's like at first you get a negative thing and then you get a positive thing. More pressure. Upon reaching the next floor, the pressure increases. Huh, what? I don't know what pressure is. For 2 combats, enemy stun duration decreases by 40%. This isn't great. None of these are good, but this one is fine. This one is the least bad, I guess.
I'm feeling dizzy.
Encounter. Okay, no encounter. Ooh, we can receive a support agent in position 2. Last time I made the mistake of making them position 1 and it made the switching out awkward and stuff. Although Coletta in position 1 would have honestly not been too bad, but there was also a risk of who is it? The other one? The other support being in position 1, and that's not great. So we start with our stunner, and then we can switch out to our DPS. Oh, that's so good. She's just so fun to play. Look at that. Oh my god. So fun, so fun. I still haven't gotten the hang of like locking onto enemies in this game. Not that I need to, because I think you just automatically hit whoever is there. There's like, I don't know, tracking for enemies, I guess. Which is fine, it's fine, it's nice. Very nice. Hi, buddy. Ooh, we gotta go for that guy. All the long-range ones are super annoying. Very similar to Genshin. The long-range enemies are nasty. Hey, yo. Nasty. Oh, so cool. Also, you hear me button spamming? That's because I am. It's gonna be a very common theme. Oh, it's already stunned. I was like, should I be even hitting this guy? The thing is, no. I definitely do overkill with these guys. Well, this is a big guy. Gotta stun the big guy first. Gotta stun the big guy. Is he almost stunned? No. Maybe one more rotation. One more switch out and he's stunned. Oh, never mind. Do we even switch out? No, we don't. We can just go chainsaw mode. Oh, okay, my DPS isn't as good outside of the arcade mode, but we can just do it again. We can do it again. So first we stun. I actually don't know if Coletta's ultimate stuns. It does. It added a ton to the stun gauge. I don't know the difference between stun and daze, but I think both is good for my team. Yeah, I'm pretty sure both is good for my team. Oh, he recovered. Hold on. Oh. Okay, that wasn't great timing, but we did it. We did it. I see coins. For every 10% of HP missing, the agent deals more damage. Ugh, that's not great. Chain attacks deal more damage. I don't want to read all that. But chain attacks deal more damage is just good. I'm not even sure what counts as a chain attack in the game. Oh, we can't go. It's a broken wall. Oh. I guess we can, if we just are persistent enough. HP is restored at the conclusion of combat, but pressure is increased. I don't know what pressure is. It sounds bad. A tall figure dressed in detective attire, his face obscured from view. You catch a glimpse of yourself and the fallen city through the reflective lenses beneath his hat's brim. Oh, gives me something. Oh, it's a tape. Lore? Oh no. Was this the moment of the calamity? Because wasn't it like one big event when the thing happened?
Go that way.
Thank you.
Are these collectibles? This is 128. How many is there? Oh no, it's 128 gigabytes. Imagine reading.
Hey, now everyone's gone. I bet the bank is empty. How about we make a quick score? Besides, once the hollow reaches here, the cash in the bank will be gone anyway. Why let it go to waste?
And then he dies. Very, very cliche, if he does.
I had no idea it was this huge inside. I can't even imagine how much money there must be in here.
Money.
Vault's in the basement. Let's go.
Oh, they actually just are heisting the bank. Looting the bank? Yeah, looting is a better word for it.
How are we gonna celebrate later? We gotta make it out of the hollow alive first. You're no fun. Get going.
I mean, it sounds pretty quiet. I don't know if there's a calamity going on while they're doing this.
You done with that bag? Something don't feel right. Let's get out.
Uh-oh.
Look what I found. You couldn't hit a target half a meter away. That gun's useless to you.
A gun?
Forget it. Get the money bag up here fast. We gotta get out of this hollow before it swallows us.
Do they actually just leave?
I'm gonna be rolling in money.
What? What? Okay, that was it? What was the point of that? There was no, like... There was no reason for that, I think. Like, I would have thought, oh, they died, and that's like, I don't know, a reason to show it. I'm not gonna read all this. Obtain an S-rank Resonium. I think that's good. Just to improve our team, you know? Assist follow-up damage increased by... Jeez. Yeah, that's really good.
You like it?
70% is huge. I don't know what this is, but it usually gives me something. Supply box. A damaged bamboo plugin. Okay, we'll do this one, because I think it's the least risky one. Failure results in pressure. Ah. Okay, so I think I failed that one. Let's try this one. Bad luck. Oh, jeez. Enemy daze diminishes over time, but the stun damage multiplier is increased. Oh, that's not too bad. That really ain't too bad. Oh, did I heal myself? I think so. Enter store, sure. Resonium Catalyst or Resonium Exchange? I don't know how much Resonium I have. Triggering perfect assist? No, we don't do perfect assists here. Oh, they're all perfect assists. Oh, oh no, more decibels, more energy. I think decibels are good for ultimates, right? But then energy. Energy, good. It's the only one I can afford too, so. What about this one? What can I do about this one? I don't have enough for that, so we move on.
I'll help with the accounting.
Enter Gatekeeper combat. If you go on, you can't come back. So what's this then? Uh-oh. Was that bad? Was that a mistake? Oh, not really. Just an extra little room, I think. Right? Continue. Okay, I guess not. Let's do this little enemy encounter first and then get some more money, I think. We like money. We've been through this. Chateau likes money. Arc. Very Mr. Krabs moment. I want to get back to SpongeBob. I considered playing SpongeBob today, but I'm like, I don't really want to do puzzles. My brain ain't quite yet for puzzles. Ain't quite yet? Ain't quite there yet for puzzles. As you can tell by how good speech is. You know? This guy's just standing there, menacingly. I don't think I like it. I don't think I like it. Okay, did the big guy just died? Was that just Coletta? By herself? Hello? Is she my DPS secretly? Like, what's happening here? You know? Hello? They just, their life points just disappear. I say life points like we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Gotta get back to Yu-Gi-Oh! No, I don't. I stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So long ago now. And apparently it's only gotten worse. It had a moment where like it looked like it might have gotten better and then it didn't. Which is very interesting. Because I feel like at this point Pokemon might be the only TCG left that's like relatively healthy. And I say that like loosely because it has its issues, but it's not. In terms of gameplay, Pokemon is still relatively healthy, but the products aren't healthy. Everything except the prices on products is healthy. Where Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just all over the place. I don't know why I attacked the wall. What just happened there? Coletta does something and suddenly they disappear. Oh. No more debuff. Let's go. Okay, then we get some free stuff, right? Ask squad member 1. Hold on, let me read that. Lose 15% of HP, obtain gear coins. Oh, so it's like sacrifice HP for gear coins. Yeah, I mean, Coletta doesn't need that much HP, right? Yeah, we should be good with that, I think. And now we want to go back. Yep. And with those new gear coins, we can go into the shop and buy things, because that's what it's for. Can I reroll? Yeah, I can't reroll with these, can I? Can we just get all of them then? No. We can get this one. Triggering perfect assist generates 7.5 decibels or a stack of insight. I don't know what insight does, so we'll get the decibels. And we will skedaddle. Move on to the next area, which will, I think, only make it more complicated. I'm pretty sure it only gets more complicated. But what ifs? I think I'm ready. I'm not entirely sure. Aw, yeah, here we go. We haven't gotten Nicole? Is that her name? Nicole? The other support? I think I had a chance to, but I think I chose to get the S rank thing. Okay, there she goes. She's stunned. Do I wanna? I think I should. Then we'll switch again. Do our ultimate. That was probably not great, but whatever. We're still learning. We are still learning the optimal combos for this team. Ooh, be careful with that. Oh, spooky. Spooky scary. Can I do this? Is he gonna let me do this? Oh my god, he let me do that. Crazy. He just didn't react. No reaction. He summoned another guy. That's not good for me. I don't want that. Why he doing that? Why he doing that? He's not even stunned anymore. He's just standing there. Oh god. Okay, I think we focus one of them down because it's not looking good. We gotta focus on stunning one of them, at least. Is he like stun resistant or something? Whoa, that was bad. Did I miss the dodge or something? That like went really bad for me. There we go. He's stunned. This should kill. Not quite. Unfortunate. Let's do this ultimate. That kills. Nice. Oh, that's bad. Now there's only this guy left, I think. Oh. Oh no. They are tricky. They teleport and go invisible? Hello? Oh no. Oh. Also, you can only like dodge the gold ones. The other ones you can counter like that one. Other way around. The gold ones you can counter. The rest you have to dodge the red ones. Which is tricky because sometimes they only do the red ones. Very tricky. This is good though. We get basically full combo, which is our maximum DPS. We gotta really improve our DPS for sure. You know what it is too? We're missing Nicole. We're missing our like actual support. Ow. Rude. This is probably terrible, and I should be doing better than this by now. Which means I maybe made the wrong choice along the way, or... Also, why is he letting me do this? Can I actually just do this? No, he's standing up. I'm like, why is he letting me do this? Just spamming the same move. But if it works, it works. If it ain't broke, you can't fix it. Can't fix what ain't broke. Ooh, challenge results. Hey, yeah, I didn't do great there. I could pause here. Or I can continue. I think it's only going to get harder, but whatever, you know? When triggering a chain attack, all squad members receive 1 stack of rush. Whatever rush is. And the stun wait, I can press... Oh. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's a lot of words. Well, I read some of them. It seemed pretty good. The gold one was very enticing, very simple. Oh, jeez. Remember to drink water, yes? Well, hold on. Okay. My internet... That the game said, you are out here. You are out of here. Hold on. Thank you for the hydrate. Hold on. Yeah, luckily, right now, it's not as hot. But that ain't gonna stop the internet from being poopy. Why is it dying? Why is the internet dying? Why it do that? Why would it do that? No, why internet dying? Oh, we back? We back? Well, it's still not great. SMH. I threw hands with my ISP, but I don't know. They didn't learn their lesson. Gotta throw more hands, apparently. Gotta throw more hands. I'm also not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, but we'll figure it out. The squad found a spot in the base to rest and reorganize. You have regrouped and rested all wounded. Ooh. Let's go. For free. For free. Reduce pressure. I don't know what pressure does, but let's get less of it then. Gather info via osmosis. Sure, we like info. Yes. What do I get? What do I get from this? You can get an item from the Bang Boo merchant for free. Ooh, one item? That's good. Will we find one soon? What's this? What's up here? Oh, it's a teleporter. That's unfortunate. Oh no. Well, there's a question mark here. We like question marks. Because it's free stuff, apparently. Triggering perfect assist. We don't do that. Oh god. Okay, we'll get the launching chain attack gains 8% more decibels. EA, fusion initiated. That means things get better, right? Right. We get free coins. Or not. Remove one corruption, lose HP. Yes. Do we have corruption? I think it's fine. Entering combat is not like a big deal, I don't think. Because the only consequence there is if we failed to search and find anything good, we entered combat. Oh, you want to enter combat. We want to fight things. Chateau wants to fight things. We want as many opportunities as possible to fight with the zombie girl, with Frankenstein girl. Hold on. We gotta stun first. Gotta stun. Ow. They dive from like the sky. It's nasty. But I can stop them in their tracks with my handy chainsaw. It's so fun. Oh, I didn't stop them that time, but I can stop them every now and then. There's one more, I think. Yep. Oh, jeez. That one was red. I couldn't even block it if I wanted to. Spooky. Oh, it's stunned. I was like super comboing the poor guy. He just couldn't move. This reminds me a lot of like Naruto, where you just spam one button and the game kind of does the thing for you. Okay, we do have to stun this doggo because it's strong. It doesn't care what you do to it. Unless it's stunned, obviously, like here. Oh, we can do our thing. Oh my god. And that's my max DPS. Now we gotta switch out and start doing stun. Because it was dazed there, which is very different from stun. Oh, okay. We'll try to switch out again if we can't get him dazed soon. Nice. Do this again. No, we want to do our ultimate here. Oh wow, we're really missing DPS. I wonder if Nicole would have improved the situation. Yeah, our DPS is just not there. It really isn't. But we can just stun again. Right? Yo, homeless bum, hi. Good morning. If it is morning for you, happy Saturday. It's been a while. Hopefully you've been good. We're still having a little bit of scuff stream issues, but for the most part, I don't think it's that bad. I brought my OC's son here. Hey, yo. You got a son? Well, your OC has a son. Was I not supposed to go there? Well, whatever. We go into another combat. We fight more. We fight more creatures. We fight forever. You know what's really unfortunate? And I'm just bringing up anything here now. Because we yapping. This is a perfect game for yapping. Something that's really unfortunate. As y'all know, I really like trading cards. Pokemon cards, specifically. I like playing Magic. I used to like playing Yu-Gi-Oh! But I actually like collecting Pokemon a lot. I don't do it that much anymore because, I don't know. Collecting isn't a great idea right now in this economy. But the cards look nice. Like, all the Pokemon cards look nice. And granted, there was a period where they didn't look too great. I think it was when they were using, I'm not gonna say AI, but like computer generated images. And it wasn't a big deal because, you know, it was just a thing, right? They would use, what would they call it? Not computer generated images. Was it CGI? It was something like that, because on the bottom left of the card, it always gives credit to the artist, and it would be like, I don't know, it would go like networking science program or something. They wouldn't have those words, but it would be very clearly a computer that did it based on the name, which isn't a bad thing because some of them didn't even look that bad. But I feel like nowadays either they've improved their method, or I don't know, they did something, but all the Pokemon cards look really nice even if the value isn't there. So in terms of collecting, it's very difficult right now. Everything is so expensive and the value just isn't there for anything. At least I don't think so. Booster boxes start at 200 bucks, which is crazy. Because they used to be like, same as Magic, like 100, 130 or something. But, I don't know, it's tough right now. And yes, it's the scalpers. It's a big thing with Pokemon right now. And hopefully it gets better. But who knows? Maybe it won't. Oh, finally we get our gal, Nicole. We love Nicole. She's great as a support. I guess we have to go this way, right? Oh, what happens here? Hopefully nothing too bad. But yes, I would love to like buy. I've done it before, haven't I? I bought a fake Pokemon booster box because that's the only thing I could get for like cheap, and I opened it on stream, and it was all right. But I don't know. I wish I could buy a real booster box. Although honestly, it would probably be less entertaining because the fake booster box at least had like a guaranteed hit per box, you know, which would make it fun because you would get to see some cool cards no matter what. This is actually a tough one. There's like 3 elite enemies. Oof. It's not stunned yet. What? Okay, now it's stunned. Let's go. Now we can DPS, I think. Or try at least. Wait, no, I can't. She's so low HP. Why is she so low HP? I can't even have her on field that long, can I? She has a shield, though. But yes, I would love to, like, open up some Pokemon on stream. But it's so expensive right now. Scalpers, indeed, yeah. Scalpers are bad. And I don't know, because you can't really stop scalpers. They're everywhere. They're there for every TCG. And I think some of that responsibility falls on the Pokemon Company as well, for I guess not fulfilling the demand, not printing enough to demand. Because I feel like Pokemon is better at reprinting expensive cards for gameplay purposes. So if a very good card that people all play in their decks gets very expensive or like rare, they reprint it to the ground. They make sure it stays relatively affordable and cheap to play the game. But for collectors, for anything that's not playing the actual TCG, the products just get really expensive. For, I guess, if you want to make any kind of money from Pokemon, because people do make money from Pokemon. Believe it or not, they work hard at making sure they pay the low MSRP to do it, which is how scalpers make their money, by paying regular price and then charging more for it. But I don't know, it's just a mess. It's not good. Although, to be fair, I feel like it's always been a thing with any TCG that when you buy a product, you're not going to get your money's worth generally. You know, both the game store you buy from and the company need to make profit, right? And I think it stacks up and adds up in a way that it's really bad for the person buying the product if they want to try to make money on it, you know? Which, in general, I think trying to make money from cardboard is bad, but it's a fun hobby, because I do it. I'm a seller. I sell cards. But I don't know. Like, I would not mind going back a couple years ago and paying like 130 bucks for a booster box of any Pokemon set, no matter how bad or how low value it is. And I'm thinking Magic will probably get there at some point too, where everything is like 130 right now. It's like overpriced, but there might be a time where everything is like Pokemon, where everything is like $200. And I'm gonna wish I would have bought things at 130, you know. But you know, what's the phrase?
Real money.
What's the phrase? Something 2020. Future vision is 2020. I can't English right now. Insight is 2020? Foresight is 2020? Something like that. The future is 2020, of course, of course. Toxic dependency HP is restored. I don't know what these words mean. Hello? I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. I can't read. I think these are all bad. If you hear from now, it might be 300. Yeah. I don't even want to get there because that's scary, and that's entirely really possible. Because the newest set, Final Fantasy, I think the boxes are at 200. It's too early. I don't know how to spell. Just same. I don't know how to read. That's where I'm at right now. This is fine, I think.
I'm feeling a little better.
I don't know how to read. On sale. We like sales. We can afford things now. So, oh, these aren't good. In a years. Wait, what are these? I don't want to read these. Sure. I don't know if it's good, but I'll take it. Sure. To be fair, the Final Fantasy boxes for the Final Fantasy set, did I hear Magic talk? Yes. So we were just saying how for Pokemon, the scalper situation is so bad that any booster box, even from the worst sets that no one wants, start at $200. They don't go below $200. And Final Fantasy, that's where it's at right now. But I feel like it's only because it's Final Fantasy. With the Spider-Man set and onward, I don't think they're gonna be like that. And
You have met all the
granted, right now, most booster boxes are at 130, over 100, you know. We would love to see boxes like at 90, 80 bucks. Aether Drift is at 90, 80 bucks. And I'm gonna regret not getting some of those, but at the same time, it's not that great. But then in a couple years, Aether Drift is gonna be like, oh, I wish I got it at 80, 90 bucks, because it happens at every single time that a box hits under MSRP because people think it's bad, and then in the future it stopped being bad. You know, might get lower, to be honest. I remember the Lord of the Rings was up there, then it died down. It's just hype buying, I think. True, but I don't know. I don't know if Magic is doing something to prevent scalping. Well, I guess not. Because I think scalping is what's happening right now with Final Fantasy. Like, I really don't think that the value is there to cause the boxes to be 200 bucks. I think it's just the scarcity, how rare it is to get. How hard it is to get Final Fantasy right now. Or, well, I think it's all the same, because if there was enough supply in game stores to have them, I don't know, like at 130, people would buy them at 130, then relist them online for 200. And that's how scalping happens. Just print more cards, we're not on a cardboard shortage. Well, according to Wizards of the Coast, cardboard is expensive. Magic, like Magic the Gathering? Yes, Magic the Gathering. We be gathering the magic. The magic of our wallets disappearing. Well, the money in our wallets disappearing. Nah, they take the wallet too. We eventually have to sell the wallet because we don't even use it anymore. Never any money in there. You know? Which, speaking of, I have a mystery booster box on the way. Mystery booster 2, I think. From a recent secret lair that happened like a month ago. And when that gets here, we'll be opening that on stream, which hopefully my internet isn't as bad by the time that happens. And I have no clue what's in those boosters. They're literally called a mystery booster box. But usually I think there's pretty good cards. Most likely, right? One would hope.
Not safety is mandatory. Please love me.
But I kind of wish it was Pokemon, you know? And I could totally do that. I could go back to AliExpress and get another fake Pokemon booster box. The Avatar release is going to kill the hype for previous sets. Wait, I actually saw something about the Avatar release. Was that not a joke? Was that an actual thing? There's no way, right? It's too early for me to catch on if that was a joke. I don't know if you're being serious, because I would not be surprised at this point. It's real white. That's insane. Genuinely, like, what?
Don't underestimate filter. Yo, careful there.
Like, not even a secret lair, it's just real.
Don't blink. You'll miss me bashing you into the ground.
That's wild. They're doing anything now. They're just printing any cardboard. Their printers are working overtime. CDH card, to be honest. I didn't even read it. I saw it and I'm like, it can't be that good. It's an Avatar card. Imagine losing to Aang in a CDH tournament. 11-hour game with Aang. Crazy, honestly. Scalping reminds me of Robo, a Skylander that goes for 500. Well, I'm sure it's been discussed before. Where, like, how much of the responsibility is it for the company making the product to make more supply, right? Cardboard is expensive, yeah. Well, cardboard is expensive because we want it to be, and then you get countered by SpongeBob meme. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's the life of anything, you know? Cardboard is expensive, then you get countered by a silly card. A card you didn't even think about. Oh, I'm forced to take one of these bad ones, huh? Do this one.
I'm feeling a little better now.
You know, when I say I can't read, I'm genuinely not reading these. I'm like going back and forth between these, not actually reading them. I'm like, my eyes look at the words, and then I just don't process. You know what I mean? It's a Yu-Gi-Oh sickness. I gotta get rid of that. Okay, so coins. I don't know what pressure is, but sure. I don't want no pressure. No pressure. Shop. Bow free. Gotta read more. What? I just love when a $3 or $4 card counts as a really expensive card. I was just gonna say, that's what I was thinking. So in Pokemon, I've been into Pokemon since like 2020, I want to say. Before the waifu tax was a thing. I was there when the waifu tax was made. All these trainer cards with you know, girls, women in them. People genuinely didn't like them back then, but people started to like really pick up on how good the art was, and they slowly started getting more and more in demand and more expensive. And now it's just a very common thing that any Pokemon card with a woman on it is gonna be ridiculously expensive. Well, but for the most part, you know. Final Fantasy is a cards learning new stuff. Well, Final Fantasy has its own card game, I'm pretty sure. And then I think they also did a collab with Weiss Schwarz, another card game. And now Magic did a collab with them. So there's that. It's the Gooners. It is the Gooners. And that's like a big thing as well, because at the time it was also a new thing that collectors can also decide the value of cards, not just people playing the game, which is pretty cool, you know? It's not cool. I was gonna say, it's pretty cool that this boss is counterable. But it's definitely interesting that there was a big shift in Pokemon where a card was expensive before because people played it a lot in their decks and people needed it. And then it became expensive when collectors wanted it for their collection and not necessarily for, oh my god, for their decks. Right? Let's do our ultimate here. We'll cancel that, do our ultimate. Oh, that DPS. We're that's so fun. Can I counter again? Oh yeah, here we go. She's just so fun to use. Just chainsaw. Chainsaw everything. Really reminds me of the Gears of War chainsaw. That was my favorite thing to do in Gears of War. And I wish I could play it like on PC, but I don't think they've done a PC for it. Literally walking up to any enemy and just chainsawing them in half. So fun. The most fun thing in any game, I think. Because you could shoot them with the gun you have, or you could just use the... I think they either gave you a... What is it called? The blade at the tip of the gun, or you could use the chainsaw. Pokemon I ever collected for one reason, I found it boring. Interesting. I feel like for a little bit I was out of collecting Pokemon, but more recently the cards seem pretty cool. You know, the whole like shiny crystal crown thing is weird still to me, but honestly the cards don't even look that bad. We're actually having trouble with this boss, by the way. I gotta maybe lock in a little bit, a tiny bit. Ooh, that wasn't the play, was it? Oh, that was also not the play. Oh no. I'm having skill issues, help. Now, hold on a minute. Having skill issues. Let's switch to the most HP unit I have so I can make mistakes. I made my mistake. Oh god, my dodge timing is so bad. Let's see if we can stun here. Nice. I think this is good. I think we get a good combo here. I collect plastic. See, I feel like that sounds less dumb than saying I collect cardboard. Because I collect cardboard sounds so much dumber. But I feel like it's more common. Not to mention, I feel like I would be collecting plastic. And I do have some plastic that is collectible. I have some Miku figures or whatever. But they just take up so much space. You need to clean them. Maintenance on them is the whole thing. Where with cardboard, you can just keep it in plastic. Keep the cardboard in plastic. And it'll be fine for the most part, right? Is this good for me? I think it is. I'm back from laundry. Let's go. Time to hit the sheets. Have a good sleep. Thank you for stopping by, Professor. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. We got this. We got this. We got this. Final combo? Final combo? Ooh, if I cancel this, can I do it? Yes, I can. Yes. Really good. We probably won't get a one-shot here, but this should be pretty good for us. Oh. Oh, we got a counter. Huge. We're so close to dying, honestly. No. Ah! That was a 2-hit. No. We're so dead. I own a $500 Skylander. That's crazy. The most expensive card I have right now for Pokemon is $100 on the dot. Well, it's not $100 on the dot. It's a PSA 10 Special Delivery Pikachu. And I do want to get rid of it because I don't like holding on to stuff that's super expensive for that long. Gonna go to bed. Have a good one, King Enderflame. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good sleep. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. I'm not going near Chompy Mage. That'll be my entire savings. Chompy Mage. That's a fun sounding name for anything, I think. I wonder what it looks like. I gotta look that up now. Hold on. I have time. We just did this, by the way. Was that an S? Oh, come on. Big doubt. I'm sorry. I had to burp there. Big doubt. There's no way. Let me look up what Chompy Mage is. I think I did so bad during that fight, but I still got an S. Chompy Mage. How do I spell? Can't read, can't spell, can't write, can't type? What's wrong with me? What kind of a VTuber am I? Chompy Mage Skylander. Yes, sir. This is interesting. This is interesting. Can I show this? I don't see any personal information. Okay, good. Let me just show you. Let me show you real quick. Can I just do this? Yes. Look at that. Let's look at this. This is Chompy Mage. Very interesting guy. He looks like something from Neopets. Like like a goofy little guy, right? Obviously, every Neopet in Neopets is a Neopet, but this guy's a guy that looks like he's wearing Neopets. Kind of interesting. I don't want to scroll anywhere from here because I didn't check if I have any personal information or if it'll show my location, but you know, it's very interesting. Heckin' Skylanders. I did mention it, didn't I? I have some Miku figures, which are really cool. They're like, they were 20 bucks when I bought them. I feel like they're more now. But one of them is a noodle stopper. Another is a Halloween Miku. The price on them is too much even for me. Oh, wow. Also, wow, that was only one of them. I feel like we did so bad. How do we get an S on that? That boss was so difficult. Oh, it even shows the level. That's why. I straight up think I'm level 25, which is why it was, like, decently difficult. I don't think we're doing another one of those. That takes up too much brain power. We'll try these. This one is probably less difficult, I hope. This is fun. But yeah, I kind of want to sell. I have a couple of Bulbasaur little Funko Pops, and they're straight up just in a cabinet. Not even in a display cabinet, just in a cabinet, in the boxes. Pretty much perfect condition. I wouldn't want to sell them online though, because the shipping and everything. You know, shipping is a mess. I'll sell them at a garage sale or something. More crit rate, more energy regen. I like energy regen. We have enough damage, I think. We're getting free money. Let's go. An artificer. Yes, free stuff. We like free stuff. Free stuff. Oh, this is not great. This is one of those where, like, at first you get a negative thing and then a positive thing. So less stun and then more stun. I think that's fine. Less stun first and then more stun. That's not too bad, I don't think. Okay, that was a bad thing apparently. EX special attack does more days. That's good. Because our EX special attack on Corrin is very effective at daze or stun. We'll get a position 2. Nicole, let's go.
Need some help?
And we'll go on to our first battle. I would have preferred to get Colita instead of Nicole, but we'll see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. With just Nicole. Because Nicole doesn't do that much necessarily. She sets us up for gathering enemies together. But having Corrin on the field for too long isn't great. You know? There we go. I pretty much have to wait for that. We have Bagboo. I forgot. Bagboo is so fun. Bagboo is so good. He's basically our third companion. Or fourth if we have our other team member. Also, this is really dumb, but it works. Just spamming the dash attack is so fun. It's not even the best way to do it, but it's so silly. GG. There's more of them, isn't there? Yep. It's a Doge too. They usually price them at $750. Really? Oh, that's so cool. I don't know. I just like Corrin's attack so much. Oh, here we go. 0 to 100? No, not quite. Oh. I gotta get better at the timing for those dodges. Nice. Very cool, very cool. 750 is crazy. That's the thing. I think the most expensive card I've ever had was also a Pokemon card. No, was it? I don't think I've sold a single card that was worth over like 130 bucks. Neither in Magic or Pokemon. I haven't been that lucky. And honestly, I'd be scared to pull something like that because then you have to find a way to sell it without damaging it on the way, which is risky. You know, you have to like really protect it. More crit damage. More anomaly rate, more pen. I think we just want crit damage, right? More HP, let's go. Or I think that's HP. I don't know what that did. Free thing. Gear coins, hell yeah, right before a shop as well. I know what the shop does. We buy things in the shop. Less attack, chain reaction, more damage. Ooh, more days. Oh, we can't afford it though. Okay, we'll do this one. And that should be good. Wait, can we buy something from here? Yes, but I don't think it's good. Sure. Catalyze. Uh-oh. What does that do? Oh, it improves it. Let's go. The retail price is $15. Jeez, can you imagine that? Having bought like 2 of them at 15 bucks and then like next thing you know, they're almost 1K each. Ridiculous. And that's the thing too. I don't know if insurance works the same way for regular packages, but for cardboard, I think it's $1 per $100 in value. I mean, it should be the same, right? I think it should be the same. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. That dodge was terrible. Hold on. Oh, my God. This thing is scary. Hold on. Ultimate? Does ultimate cancel the thing? It kinda does. And it gets stunned as well, doesn't it? It doesn't. What? What about this? Bagboo, go. Bagboo. We love Bagboo. I don't think that's his name, but we call him that, I think. We just call him that. Ooh, ultimate for the win. Yes. Okay, now let's get rid of that annoying creature taking my life with projectiles. Activate Dark Souls mode for sure. Gotta dodge everything. Yeah, I pretty much only activate Dark Souls mode when I'm low on HP for my main DPS. Because if you lose one character, like, that's pretty much it. You lose a DPS, you lose a stunner, or you lose your support. And it's just never good. We got an S so far, let's go. We could do better. Hey! No debuff anymore. Chain attack, EX special attack, physical attack to inflict more days. More days is good. More days and stun is always good. I think more days and stun is better than more DPS, because you essentially guarantee that they just cannot move. And that's why the ice teams are so broken in this game, because it's just so easy to stun them and have them not move, and they can't do damage if they can't move, you know? I don't know what they said, but they said something. Oh geez, they're giving me a tutorial. We did this at the previous one, didn't we? On the level 2 one? The scalping for Skylanders is insane. That's crazy too, because like, how do you preserve cardboard? How do you do that? Cardboard, sorry. I'm stuck on cardboard. How do you preserve like plastic figurines like that? Because they're not that big, right? They're maybe, I don't know, less than a foot tall sometimes, I think, because they were meant for consoles, right? It was, you would plug them into a little thing and get them in game. I think. I'm not entirely sure how Skylanders work. More pressure, catalyze to Rizonia, sure. I don't know what that did, but we can improve these, right? 30% more days, or just straight up 45% more damage. Well, that one, right? And then this one. Yay! Keep them in the box. I mean, that makes sense. Just keep them in the box. But even then, doesn't like some dust get in them? Well, no, because I've seen like boxes, 4 boxes to put the boxes in. Let's get position 3. Coletta, let's go. We got our supports now. We got our full support team. We can take on anything now. Portal, you place them on it, they show up in the game. Ooh. So I'm curious. Is there a way? I feel like people probably figured it out by now. have people been able to recreate like the ID for each of the Skylanders without needing the actual Skylander? Or is it so like advanced technologically that they can't recreate them, you know? Because I feel like fake Skylanders have to be a thing, right? You know? Do people even... Well, that's a dumb question. I know you still play the game, Soundbot. You've told me about it. I was about to ask if people still play the game. And obviously they do. Of course they do.
I can help.
Ooh, more ice damage, more defense. I don't know what the rest of that says. Take less damage. Oh, jeez. Juice. Well, take less damage just sounds good, so we'll trust it. I don't want to leave yet. Let's explore the rest of this. Hold on. What's over here? We actually have. Ooh. Because I've always thought if there's a way to recreate like the bottom or the idea of the Skylanders, like there's gotta be a way. And that way you don't need to get the original, because it would be really silly that the community wouldn't find a way, right? I messed up, by the way, but oh well. What the hell is this? More crit rate? Hell yeah! Wait, what? Oh, we're replacing the Bang Boo. Oh, wait. Maybe not. Good thing I canceled that. We go into a battle. We love battle. We like fighting things, I think. We have copied the ID so many times. Well, that's good. Because I imagine with every new generation of Skylanders, it's a little bit different. Or like, maybe slightly better technology. So I was curious, like, is there really no way for them to, I don't know, get around that? So that people can use the Skylanders without actually having to pay for them? If they're really expensive? Because again, piracy is a result of companies not fixing consumers' problems. You know? Which is usually price related, low supply, high demand, that kind of thing. So similar to Pokemon. But it's interesting. For Pokemon, and even for Pokemon tournaments, it almost feels like fake cards, proxies, aren't necessary like they are in Magic. Because for Magic, you have really old cards that are still really powerful that you pretty much have to make fake copies of, because otherwise you're paying like $2,000 or $3,000 for these ancient cards, these ancient pieces of cardboard, and it's just silly, you know, at that point. And so even in tournaments, I'm pretty sure they allow proxies, which are the fake versions of the same card, for the purpose of playing the game. But for Pokemon, I don't think that's a thing. I think you straight up still have to play with the real cards. Granted, for Pokemon, most of the meta decks are based on rotation, which makes them pretty cheap for the most part. Like, the most expensive Pokemon deck gets like to $100 maybe. Once people realize how popular the deck is, or like how expensive the cards in them are, and the supply gets lower. The worst one to copy is the last game, Skylanders. If you get it wrong, you fry the Skylander ship, making it useless. Oh no.
That's too expensive.
That's risky. What the heck? Okay, we're done here, by the way. We can go on to the next area. That's really scary, because imagine you don't know and you trust it, and not only do you get basically the wrong version of the Skylander, or like it just doesn't work. Because if it doesn't work and nothing happens, whatever, you know, we'll try again or something. But if it just fries the thing that reads the Skylander ID, oh no. That's bad. Why would they do that? Well, I imagine maybe it's not on purpose, but that's a lot, you know? Oh, I dodged there. It was terrible. Terrible dodge. Hold on. Ultimate? Does this stun? Come on, it has to stun. How is he not stunned? Hello. Okay, now he's stunned. Bag boom? Huge. Wait. Hold on. Here we go. Sorry, I had to focus for a bit. I'm like, how's my rotation doing? How's my rotation on these characters doing? Oh, dude, Corrin is so fun to play. What the heck? So fun to play. And it's weird because I don't even know what I'm going to use all my pools on in my account, because this team is pretty fun. I don't know how I can improve this team. But I feel like with Coletta as my stunner and Nicole's my support, it should take me to endgame pretty much. I could probably get a better DPS. But like, Corrin is so fun to play. I could, you know, do we even need a better DPS if our DPS is fun to play? Probably not. Most likely not. Corrin is so fun. Chainsaw go burr. Literally. Chainsaw go burr. That's what happened to my Blastertron, so I have a Skylander sitting in a box that doesn't work. Oh, wait, it's the Skylander that... Oh. Okay, well, that's not that bad, I think. Because what I thought happened is that it fried the reader of the ID. If it fries the Skylander itself, it's not that bad, I don't think. Or not as bad. How are we getting S's on these, by the way? We are not doing that good. Our combat is really not that good. I guess just passing without dying is good enough to get an S. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, we got rewards. Rewards? Claim all. Yay, rewards. We have all these to collect eventually. Wait, did I do both? And I have to unlock the rest of them, right? Which means we have this one to do. Can we even do it as level 30? I don't think we can, but we can try. If it fries the Skylander, the chip doesn't work. It's so much worse. Oh no. Well, okay, we'll try this. We are not level 30 ourselves, so we might get cooked here. We might get fried like the Skylander chip, but we'll see. I think with enough skill, we can do it. Oh wait, we have to do all this, right? Okay, never mind. Hold on. Can we back out of this? Can we, sustain corruption, select one A rank? Sure. Sure. We'll take it. Yep. Can I leave? Can I leave? Give up. Sure. I'm gonna get one bad thing and then give up. Okay. Can I do any dailies? Is it daily? Did it reset the dailies yet? Probably not, right? Let's check what rewards we have for that. You're basically just having plastic figure that does nothing. So, interesting. So, it's more of a collectible at that point instead of a playable, something you can use to play the game. Man, that does sound wild. That do be sounding wild. No, but I think at a certain point, when I was collecting the Miku figures, speaking of plastic, a lot of them were 20 bucks, and I had so many choices to get like prize figures at 20 bucks. Now all the $20 ones are 40 bucks, and they're really not worth it at 40 bucks, because 40 bucks used to get you a really good figure, and now you're getting prize figures, like the stuff they put in crane games, you know? Okay, this is a mission, a story mission, I think. But I think with that, we're gonna call it here. I don't think I can do much more without doing the story. I don't even have dailies to do, and I don't want to switch games. I'm too lazy. It's also 3 a.m. and I need to sleep anyway. I think my caffeine has worn off. I have yapped my head off as much as I wanted to, and I think I'll save my energy for a longer stream instead of breaking my sleep schedule further. But thank you everyone that stopped by. Maybe we'll do just chatting for a little bit, right? We can do just chatting for a little bit. we can just chat, I guess, for a little bit. Hold on, let me put away my controller. Set it aside. We don't need it. So, how y'all been? Oh man, I've been so busy. I've been doing so much. But also bad internet. I have so many ideas for things to do, but I don't know. Things get in the way. Yeah, life happens, right? Nothing too serious, but you know, life happens. Definitely. Man, I'm suddenly very eepy, which is good because I get to eep now. I successfully wore off my caffeine with a short workout and maybe an hour and a half of yapping. Maybe 2 hours of yapping, right? Which isn't that bad. We like a little yapping, a lot of yapping. That's something I've thought about. What do I even do? What do I do? Because I thought about, like, what do I stream? My most expensive collectible thing, Collector's Edition Black Ops 1. Ooh. I mean, if I don't even think I have, like, any singular item aside from cardboard that is over $100. Well, no, a PC doesn't count because it's several parts put together. No, I don't think so. Maybe my fridge. Well, obviously my fridge. I don't know. Nothing like collectible. Because I feel like past a certain price point, any collectibles require high maintenance to maintain their value. Because if you buy something worth like $200 and it looks beautiful, but you don't take care of it, it won't be beautiful for long. And especially if it's a figure or made of plastic in any way, the dust and humidity really affect it long term, because the dust that gets on it, if you don't clean it regularly, will get like stuck to it with the moisture of the air, the natural moisture throughout the day, you know, and that will damage the paint. It'll cause paint transfer. It'll just make it sticky. It'll like it'll just basically ruin the plastic of any figure, of any material. And so you gotta dust it regularly or keep it in a place where the dust can't touch it, I guess. And I just don't like it, because compared to that, cardboard, ironically, cardboard isn't as affected by humidity, because cardboard has had technology to find a way around that. And by technology, I mean, I don't know what they put in the cardboard. Maybe the ink saves it. Yo, homeless bum. Welcome back. Hi. We're doing just chatting for a little bit. I've thought about it, like what can Chateau do for videos? Because I don't know if you noticed, for my video section, I pretty much cleaned it up and left only the Kirby video. Maybe I do some more of that, more of like, I don't know, gaming videos. Maybe I do magic stuff, cardboard stuff, opening stuff on stream. I don't know. Because pretty much for YouTube, for anything that I want to do, Chateau does mass murder. Oh? Hello? What? Why would I do that? Not even good content. I would get video title. Oh, for like, I don't know, for a GTA 5 stream, or a Mafia 2 stream, something like that. A GTA 6 stream. GTA 6, am I right? Great video title. Chateau does mass murder. They're like, who Chateau? VTuber does mass murder. That's not good. that probably already happened. Reviewing? I guess that is what the Kirby video is, right? Like a review of the game. But like, game reviews have been so outdated. Pretty much all the old game review channels have died because people don't care about game reviews usually, unless they're new games. People are actively looking for reviews on new games, and it's very much an investment to be buying all these new games just to review them and hope to make the money back on spending the money on the game, and whether or not it was good or bad. Not to mention, I don't think I have like any kind of formula to review games. But I was thinking, like, if I'm gonna make videos on something, I pretty much have to stick to one thing. So like, if I make videos on opening cardboard, my whole video section has to be that one thing. Otherwise, people don't really come back to watch. And that's something I had to learn the hard way, pretty much. Because people that are more successful have separate channels for everything. I like reviewing old games more. Huh. Well, maybe you would like to see that, but I'm more thinking about like the general YouTube audience. Would they want to see that? Right? Because I feel like I should be focused more. More focused on my videos and what I make. Right? Because for live streams, I can just do whatever. I can stream whatever, chat with y'all, just hang out, play whatever games I want. We have some funny moments, right? But for videos, they have to be a little more polished. They have to be a little more focused, right? And so it's like, I gotta choose carefully, basically. Because, for example, I could do opening videos, card opening stuff, but product right now is expensive, and I don't know. I really don't. I would have to think about it, because I could do a podcast style thing for these opening streams, so I could have literally separate audio and just voice over the video, because I think I do have trouble generally doing both, a variety sort of videos. Well, that's what I had been doing before, just straight up editing content of my gameplay, which I guess that's not too much of a variety if it's all gaming, but I think focusing on one thing would be good for the channel if I do want to make it grow, if I do want to like make it look cleaner and more polished. And so it's better if for the video section of my channel, it's like just pretty much one thing. So if it's Pokemon, it's just Pokemon. If it's, I don't know, Warframe, it's just Warframe. And I only make Warframe videos. Because, yeah, for live streams, I could do whatever. But for videos, it has to be one thing that people always come back to. I have to essentially make one series. I have to pick something that I can do like a lot of videos on. And it might sound easy for me right now to do like card opening, whether it be for Magic, Pokemon, I don't know, One Piece, the Disney one, Lorcana, I don't know, Star Wars TCG, heckin' Gundam TCG is a thing too. Still Wakes the Deep, ooh, I think I've seen people play it, but I don't remember what it's even about. Is it like on sale right now? Probably. I haven't bought games in a while because I have so many games in my library that I have to get through that I probably just want to play on stream, right? Because what I used to do a lot is try to really make any video from the games I've played, like edit a video together from the games I've played. Still Wakes the Deep at $17. That seems like it's on sale, right? It's a weird number. Probably is on sale. Hold on. Oh, jeez, 50% off. I don't know. $20 is still tough, I think. Like 18, $20. Blood, gore, wrong language, nudity. How am I gonna play this game on stream? Not Gundam, please no. I mean, it's a thing. The Gundam TCG. I know Gundams as a plastic collectible buildable thing is expensive. But I've already seen from building one figure. What was it? I forget the name. It wasn't Frame Armed Girls. It was like a different series. But I built one thingamabob Gundam style thing on stream, and it didn't go well. And I don't think it would have changed if I did it off stream, because after completing the figure, and I did it right? I didn't make any mistakes. I did it closely, carefully, painfully on stream. It was super boring, but I did it. and it was super fragile. It was so fragile. And I don't know, I was expecting it for that when you built it, it would just stay together. And it didn't. It was super fragile. Like if you moved it the wrong way, the pieces would come off. And that's not even a bad like builder thing. Not that I built it wrong. That's just how it is. You're expected to put it like in a shelf and not move it, not touch it. It's not like an action figure, right? You can pose it very difficultly, but you're not meant to move it around too much. Which really disheartened me because I thought, oh, once I put two pieces together, they're gonna stay together. That's not the case. Not for the one I built, at least. Because all the small parts, especially, still wakes the deep as a horror game. Ooh. Well, I don't know. It's tough for horror games. Because, especially for like longer horror games, you have to have fun things. Hi, Doubler. It's been a while. Hopefully you've been good. Happy Saturday? Question mark. Happy 3 a.m. if it's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. for me. Well, hi. Hopefully you've been good. We are yapping about collectibles and such, and about what I should do with my channel, because what the heck? What does one do? What does one do for videos, for content? Because I was just saying, if I do pick one thing, it has to be that one thing. My whole channel has to be one thing, right? At least the video section. I can just do whatever for live streams and make shorts. That's what I do like about YouTube, at least. The shorts section, the live section, and video section are all literally different audiences, which some people don't like. Because if you make a really good YouTube short, you will get subscribers, but they won't usually come into the streams, you know? And same for live streams. Well, it's just usually 3 separate audiences. People watching your videos don't always watch your lives or your YouTube shorts. People watching lives don't watch the shorts. Well, y'all do, because y'all are awesome. I love y'all. But yeah, we're brainstorming like ideas for videos. I considered ASMR, but I'm like, I genuinely don't have a good enough mic for ASMR. And I don't even know what I would do, because the more popular like male ASMR is very like, I don't know, what would you call it? Boyfriend experience? Very, I don't know about that. I don't know. And it works. It works great. And I probably could get away with it, but I don't know. Feels like a risky move for me. Considering how much I care about not being overly sexual and maintaining a mostly family-friendly vibe, I don't know that doing ASMR of that kind would fit that, you know? Because if, for example, I get people watching those ASMRs in particular, and they come into a live stream expecting the same vibe, it'll be kind of awkward, you know? Because I don't know. I don't think I'm that sexual. I don't even swear that much. Try to keep it professional. But if the ASMRs are nasty and icky and all kinds of parasocial, I guess, it wouldn't be the right way to go about it. One of the swear words can get you canceled. The swear words in the game still wakes the deep. Because I wouldn't be surprised. There was plenty of warnings for the game on the Steam page. I would not be surprised. Well, I feel like for swear words, I think Twitch is more strict. What the heck is going on indeed? We're just yapping, honestly. Captain, jeez, what? Well, it's 3 a.m. for me. I was gonna say it's 3 a.m., buddy. What are you doing awake? I am awake at 3 a.m. That's probably like a reasonable time for my boy Captain. I have been Captain. I have been. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you've been good. It's been a while. We just yapping. We brainstorming. Only 1 a.m. Oh, jeez. Well, not as bad, I guess. Very big cancel. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, then why is it in the game, then? We're talking about Still Wakes the Deep and video ideas for the channel. And our friend here, Soundbot, is saying that a word in Still Wakes the Deep can get me very big cancelled. And I'm like, I think Twitch is more strict on swear words because they'll just straight up take down the stream or like strike you or ban you. Where with YouTube, I think the worst they do is demonetize you, which for some people that's really bad. But I don't know. I'm not even there yet. I think what I'm missing for this channel to monetize is subscribers, I think. I need 1,000 subscribers. Because I definitely have the watch time from streams. I think I need like, what is it, 1,000? No, it's like 4,000 watch hours total. And 1,000 subscribers. Which I'm not going to try to push for. Yes, I am. I immediately retract that. For YouTube? Yes, for YouTube. But I guess it's not even good. I have to be careful about that too. So what happens with monetizing for YouTube is that, for example, let's say I do stream Still Wakes the Deep on YouTube to avoid the wrath of Twitch. In the future, if I want to monetize the channel, they'll go back to that live stream and say, hey, because of this live stream, you're demonetized. And I think you straight up have to suck up to YouTube to get monetized again, because it's not enough to just take down the stream, delete it. It won't make a difference. You're flagged as a bad channel at that point. So it's very interesting that for YouTube, not getting monetization is the worst thing they do. You know? It's very interesting. Because technically, yes, it is pretty bad that YouTube says, hey, if you ever want to make money, get wrecked. It's not gonna happen. Where Twitch just straight up bans you, I think. I don't know which is worse. One is like, it's like death versus torture kind of thing. Twitch kills you. YouTube, can I say kill? Is that a thing? I think it's a TikTok thing where I can't say kill. I'm pretty sure kill is fine in both Twitch and YouTube. We'll find out later. Watch the stream get taken down. Twitch will kill you. YouTube will torture you. That's how it goes, right? My suggestion, play the game before streaming or making a video. I've thought about that. Because I've definitely done that, where I replay a game on stream that I've played before. I did it with Darksiders. I did it with The Evil Within. Plenty of games. The Shrek 2 game for the PS2. And bleep the swear word. Oh, for Still Wakes the Deep. Yeah, just to avoid anything. Maybe you play it as a video and not a stream so you can edit the stuff you need to cut. True. But also, and I've done this before as well, when I had really bad internet, like worse than now, I had played a few games like that as a video and then just posted them. And it was just different, you know? The vibe was different. Because for editing purposes, it was often better that I pretty much not say anything until something interesting came up. And I don't know, the energy was just different than from a live stream. It wasn't as smooth. Even if I cut it together and cropped it, it just didn't, it wasn't as good. I guess that's a whole different skill set to record videos and have them sound cohesive while also being entertaining. YouTube will not spare you. Yeah, YouTube, they won't ban me, but they'll probably just have me demonetized forever, right? Which also isn't good, because a little bit of money from YouTube ain't gonna be too bad, right? Especially in this economy. We want every penny we can pinch. We like pennies. We like pinching pennies. Alright, was drinking water. So, yeah. So the ideas for YouTube for making videos that we've brainstormed is game reviews. Which, right now, I only have the Kirby one. I consider doing one for Castlevania. Because I did do that too. I played Castlevania, was it last year? Damn. I played Castlevania. It was my first Castlevania game. And I think the overall thought was that it wasn't for me. I finished the game, but it just didn't have that big of an impact, you know? Not that it was easy, but it wasn't as challenging as I thought. It was more about just going through the motions, right? Which I guess isn't too bad for a game. But I don't know. I didn't have as much to say about it as I did for Kirby. I think I did pretty good for the Kirby one. I think so. I think. Could have been better, but I think I did pretty okay for the Kirby one. And I don't know, it's interesting because I was looking back at some of my other edited videos, and it was interesting to see that the editing was good, but the content itself was not. You know, like I was using content that was hard to make good, and I was trying my damnedest to make it good with the editing. And I could see that the editing was good because I'm like, damn, I did all that. I need to go now. I have plans today. Bye, sleep well. Have a good one, Soundbot. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, no, I've put a lot of time and effort into learning editing and everything. Quack indeed. The disappearing quack is so funny. And it's so interesting because that's what I did for a while. And it was a strategy that I really thought would work. Like, what would it be? Squeezing water from a stone kind of deal. Where you try to make the best out of nothing. Pretty much. Try to make bad content into good content. And it just didn't work out. And nowadays I'm realizing it's not really worth it. Because it's much better now to take like one moment from a stream that's already good and make it better with editing. Instead of trying to get all the bad moments or the mid moments from a stream and trying to make it better with editing. Because some of my shorts do that. But I think I've gotten better at recognizing what's good for that, right? And the whole content creation is interesting, to me at least, because I'm pretty much in YouTube's hands. When I submit a YouTube short, YouTube decides where that goes, who sees that, right? Because there's definitely been times where I upload a short and it's like pretty normal, right? Nothing too weird. And then you'll get people going like, what the fuck is this? Is that a woman or a man? And it's like clearly the wrong audience, right? It's clearly not the kind of audience that usually watches VTubers. And it's like, all right, well, YouTube kind of fucked this one. And sometimes those shorts do well anyway, but it's clear through those comments that it gets to the wrong people, right? And for the ones that do it really well, YouTube kind of hits the nail on the head and finds the right people to show it to. So it's very interesting in that way that even if I do make a good video, it's up to YouTube to show it to the right people. And I've really considered, like, should I re-upload some of them? One big moment in a stream can make all the difference with a short or a TikTok for sure. Also, it's toxic. Which, is TikTok still a thing? Because I heard they banned it, then it came back. But, like, you have to have a cracked version of it or something. Which I have to wonder, is it like a Spotify thing? Because back in high school, we're talking 5 years ago, maybe even before that, it was very common for people to have a cracked version of Spotify that would give you premium and just not have ads at all. 0 ads. It was basically just a music player. It was very common. I don't know if it's a thing now. It's been back in the App Store for a while now. Ooh. So maybe I did I delete my TikTok? I hope not. I think I did. I probably did. Did I? No, I don't think I did, because I think as soon as the TikTok ban was announced, I tried and it was like already didn't let me get onto the website. I could check right now. I should check. Because what I've been doing, or what I want to try doing, is posting memes and stuff to Reddit as well, to all the VTuber subreddits. And that's been going kind of okay. But I recognize that every website has a different kind of audience. Like, Instagram is brutal. Instagram is brutal. They will wreck you, dude. They are ruthless, reckless. Both. They will say anything, because I think the what is it? the general rules for Instagram are very loose. Very, very loose. They can say pretty much anything in your comment section. TikTok, I feel like isn't that bad. I don't even have enough experience with TikTok to know whether or not they say weird shit, you know. I kind of wish, and I do think Twitch has something for that. I kind of wish Twitch had a better way to post shorts, because right now my only options are TikTok and Instagram. And Reddit maybe, but like Reddit doesn't like it as much. Reddit likes images and memes. Instagram likes reels. The images don't even do that good. And then TikTok is also just shorts, you know, redone shorts. I gotta get back into that for sure. For sure. But with that, I said I was gonna end stream like 30 minutes ago, but I decided we should yap a little bit. And I did just that. So, that being said, thank you everyone for being here and stopping by. Good to see you again, Captain. Hopefully you've been doing good, by the way. Here is everyone's final daily reminder that you are loved and deserve all the respect. I will have a good rest and hopefully have a good sleep soon too, Captain. Don't stay up too late like the Chateau here. Don't learn from the VTubers. But yeah, next time we'll hopefully have a less scuff stream, maybe more content, and look forward to me opening that mystery booster box, some pack opening, some Magic the Gathering pack opening, whenever that box arrives. And yeah, see you all next time. Bye bye.